So you touched on it just a little bit, like your basketball career. So like we just want to know like what kind of player were you on the floor? I think I pretty much got a good idea of what kind of player you were on the floor. Nice PG. But if you had any specialties you wanted to tell us about or anything like that.
You know what? One of the nicest things that anyone ever did for me, one of my teammates and really good friends, as a graduation present, made me a really, really long, extensive highlight tape from my college games. I mean, he literally got, back then it was VHS tapes. So he got, not every game, but he got probably half or 2/3 of the games. And he made me this highlight tape. It's about 45 minutes long. And it starts my freshman year, and it goes all the way through my senior year. And I haven't watched that since, I don't know, probably, when he first gave it to me, I probably watched it a handful of times. And I've always had it. I literally still have it on VHS. I think he converted it at one point to a DVD as well. Someday I need to break that out for you guys. Cam.
Sounds like
Steve,
a good idea for our next team activity.
Please bring that out. I want to see that.
So my game,
that's nice.
First of all, I love defense.
Yeah.
So Stevie Mitchell, that's a man after my heart because I love a guy that just has a level of passion and excitement for defense. I loved guarding guys that were bigger than me. All right, so Cam, I mean, I would have been all over you, like white on rice. Okay, everything that you do, man.
You was on it?
That would have been fun for me. I'm not saying I
Okay.
would have locked you up because
Okay.
you're a tremendous player, but that would have been a fun challenge.
Okay.
I love to pass. Love to pass. I had 20 assists in a high school game, and that was kind of, in high school, my favorite game that I ever played, even though I only scored 5 points in that game. I only shot 2 times in that game, but
efficient.
I had 20 assists. And it was just so much fun. I just got a kick out of, passing the ball to guys and being able to create opportunities.
So you're saying you're up there with TK on?
No. Tyler's the best passer that I've ever been around as a player, as a coach, at the college level. I mean, he's a wizard.
Yeah.
And you guys know that. I mean, how about that pass he had a few games ago where he drove it baseline, he wrapped it around, and he didn't even know who he was passing to. He was trying to throw it to the top of the key, but then he threw a perfect pass to the cutter.
Yeah.
And you laid it in.
Yes, sir.
And, I mean, he's a wizard.
Yeah. I mean, like, everybody gets to see the passes he makes in the games, but I would say his crazier passes have even come in practice.
Well, he'll do some things in practice, and it's kind of like comical.
Yeah.
Because you guys are a little bit more loose in practice.
Yeah.
But it is fun to see, and it's been a joy seeing you guys, this group that's been together for 3 years, how much more you guys have gotten to know each other on the court.
Yeah. For sure. So do you feel like you could have, played with us? Like, what we all say starting a role, so what role would you have started, if you were part of our team?
Well, if I wasn't as talented as you guys, so I wouldn't have got a lot of minutes. But I could have been part of the team for sure. When I got done playing, one of the things that you did if you were a young aspiring coach is you worked basketball camps around the country, different places. So I worked camps at several Division I schools. And, as a young guy, I'm 22, 23, 24 years old, I'm jumping into pickup. They're playing pickup after camp. So I learned at that point the difference between some of the levels of basketball. And the biggest thing, I think, for me was just the strength difference. And that's why, people don't understand how strong Stevie Mitchell is. And, you look at him, and it's like, oh, okay, yeah, he's a good player, and he's got this. But if you try to drive as just a normal guard, he's going to put his body on you, and it's going to be like you're running into a wall. And so the combination of quickness and strength is just different at this level. It's different. But for me, I've always been someone that I loved my teammates and the connection with guys. A lot of the things that I coach you guys on, I did not understand when I was playing to the level that I understand them now. But I think that's really, at the end of the day, that's the job of the coach. Do you guys, have you ever played outdoor basketball?
Yeah, blacktop.
Okay, so when you go play outdoor basketball at the park, for those of you that have not played, Cam knows this and Stevie knows this. There's always this old guy out there playing, and he's wearing jean shorts and an old tank top, either black or white tank top, and his jean shorts are sagging, right, Cam?
Mike got a headband on too.
He got a headband. He's overweight, but he can play.
He can be nasty.
And he's out there getting buckets. He got post-up game. He got a fadeaway like MJ. And in between games, he always says, young fella, if I knew back then what I know now, I would have, and then he'll say, I've gone to the NBA, or I would have done this, or I would have done that. We've all seen that at the outdoor court, right?
Yeah.
That's coaching. It's to somehow help you guys know now so that you're not that old guy at the park.
Yeah.
When you're 35, 40 years old. Not that you're going to be necessarily that, but so that you're not, man, I wish I would have known. I wish I would have understood. And as you guys know, that's easier said than done because there's a lot of different things that can come into play in the mind.
Yeah. It's emotions, hard to hear stuff that's, you're competing, going hard as you can, maybe lose a few drills, just becomes a little harder.
You know what people don't even know is we have a lot of confrontation in practice.
Yeah.
We had confrontation today.
Yeah.
But the beauty of it is there's an underlying true love and appreciation for one another. And I think because of that, we're able to always come together after there's adversity, after there's conflict, in the name of the greater cause, which is winning for our common cause, Marquette, and making you guys the best you can be.
Yeah, for sure. And